So light, I like, you like.
So light.
Hi everyone, this is your host Kelyn and...
Noel here. Hello. It's a Monday night. Actually, it's the first time we record on a Monday night.
Oh yes.
Right.
And we are much earlier today, not 10:22. It's
Now
around
is
9:55.
yes.
So there's some changes after the procrastination episode actually.
Yes. So that means to bring forward the timing.
We are more efficient now with our pre-meeting.
Yeah, but today we start very early leh. Today we met about 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, we
then
met
we discussed and then we talk about the Sims. We talk about some daily updates. Then we talk about our podcast. Yes. Yes, okay. So now we officially start our recording.
Yes, very good. Yeah, so I was just editing the podcast episode last week. I was just thinking about the part about perfectionism, and I think we could expand on it.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and I really find that, who is the most best person to talk about it other than the core type one that we have in the room?
Who are?
Da-da-da-da.
Okay, it's me lah, Noel Tan.
Yes.
I admit, I'm very guilty of it.
I'm also guilty. I mean, I'm a core type 2, but my one wing is very fat. Yeah, so I can totally feel and understand all the core type ones and your struggles.
Yes, and I'm the other way round. That's why we are besties, right?
Yeah,
I'm a core one.
high
I'm a core type 1 with wing 2.
Yes.
Fat.
Fat
what
wing
do you call
2.
fat?
Fat means very 饱满, like very
Very full.
yeah, very full of the Enneagram type. Yeah,
The very juicy wing. Very juicy winglet. Okay, then we are going to think about food.
Yeah, always thinking about food. You cannot run away.
Talk about food. Yeah, actually, just the last episode, right? I was talking about my consideration of starting an IG food account.
Yes.
I started it.
So the procrastination episode happened with the procrastination of starting the IG.
Actually, yeah, leh. Because after the episode, I kept on thinking about it. And then, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just start the account. So you all can follow me. I'll tell Kelyn to put it in our Spotify account.
It's already in the description.
Yeah.
So everybody can just follow in the description.
Yes.
Yeah, she has a very unique name, so you really must look into the description to see what it is.
And then when you all read it, you can guess it, and then you DM me, see whether you guess correctly.
Yeah.
Yes. Whether you get my punny name.
As usual, Noel.
Yes. That's me. Yes. So,
so back to the topic. Yes.
Yeah, just now I was saying, right, actually I'm my very own critic, actually. I'm very particular about things, especially within myself, lah. Yeah. I don't really hold it against anybody, but it's mostly upon myself. Like, no, why do you do things this way? Why you do that way? Yeah, it's always full of questioning within myself. And it's actually very tiring lah. But I don't know where did I get it. I don't know whether is it from childhood. Like, because my mom is some sort like that. So she's more on, okay, things have to be done this way means this way. Okay. She's not demanding. It's not that it's just she prefers things to be done in a particular way, and then we as kids we just grow up being like this.
Yeah. So then, there's a form of nurture and nature when we talk about Enneagram.
Okay. Yeah.
So like when you mention about like your childhood and stuff, you just grow up in this kind of household. Like my mom is also someone who is similar to your mom. She's very particular. Like she cannot even see a strand of hair on her floor.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll pick it up and then she'll look at it and inspect whose hair is this. So like, I mean, to grow up in this type of household where like you are very clean and everything is very proper, everything is placed nicely. Very neat and tidy. And then it's some sort of a nurture kind of thing where
Okay.
you are being told that you need to be perfect to be loved.
Oh, it's somewhat like this uh perception.
Expectation, perception,
Oh, okay.
some sort of like it's a type of framing we'll call it in coaching. You
Okay.
frame this person
Okay.
in this environment that only perfect people gets attention.
Oh.
Then you cannot blame yourself for being that person where you're like, oh, you strive for perfectionism, you strive to make sure everything is correctly done, everything is right, yeah, then
Okay.
therefore it creates this personality of that type one.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I mean, as I grow up, of course, then that's where you realize more about yourself, right? Growing up. So I would say that since primary school, I have always been a very hey, things have to be done this way. Yeah, I mean, like, since you're my primary school friend, you
Yeah,
you
I
have
can
realized
vouch
that.
to that.
Yeah, correct. I have always had that, and I didn't realize how irritating it was actually. Okay, I mean, after
If
so
you
many
move her
years,
pencil
right?
case a little bit to the left on her table, she'll go crazy. She's like, no, this is how I put
Yeah,
it. No, don't
correct.
touch. No,
Like things
if
should be
you
put
want
this
to,
way. Yeah,
yeah, if you want to borrow my pen, please ask me first. Don't just rampage through my pencil case.
correct. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, I'm a very organized and tidy person.
Yeah,
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 so
yeah.
I don't like it when people just suddenly come and mess things up or what. Yeah, I really cannot take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So about this being particular about how things are done, and of course, I will have to say that I admit that I prefer things to be done in certain ways.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like you can. I mean, of course, you can get from point A to point B from so many ways, right? But
Yeah.
we all have a preferred way to do it. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tend to have that in me. And when people don't do it, that's where I feel very, very uncomfortable. Yeah. And then I will like, it should be done this way. Why didn't it do this way? Yeah. So I growing up, I realized that I did put this pressure on my friends. I don't do it to my family lah, but because my mom is the one doing it already.
No, her level is one level or five levels above you, so you can't even match that level, so don't
She
even
promoted
bother.
already.
Yeah. It's like sometimes, right, when my mom was like washing dishes, right, and then she's like, I'm there helping her, she's standing beside me and going,
Aiyo.
then shaking her head, then be like, "Aiya,
Oh.
you do lah, I don't want to help you already."
Okay.
Like the way you wash the cup, she have a certain way. You must
Yeah,
wash it this way. Then the way you wash the chopsticks also, you must make sure you rub
Yes,
every
correct.
tip to the end, that kind of thing. Then the
Yeah.
moment we don't do certain steps, then she like, so sloppy. I have to do again. I have to wash again. You feel like, you
Correct.
do lah.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, I mean, sometimes I will do that as well. But the thing is, I will willingly take over. I don't mind because I really prefer that I just do it. I
Yeah.
feel more
Because
at
you
ease
have
that I'm
that
the one
standard,
doing
then
it.
you feel that,
Correct.
others don't, match up to your standard. Then you might as well
Yeah.
just do it yourself, lah.
Yeah. And I'll gladly do it. Actually, I'm okay. Yeah, I won't like, okay, oh, you do lor. Or I do lor. I have to do this, not, no.
See, this
Yeah.
is the difference between me and you, right? It's like, I don't want to help you already. The time to me very helpful. I want to help everything, but your standard, wow, I cannot. You help yourself.
Yeah. And then okay, so I will also blame myself a lot when things don't go perfectly or according to whatever that I have planned. Right. So actually as we were talking about this topic, just now Kelyn was bringing out this topic, right? I just thought of this example lah. So I think there was many years ago. So I have this group of close friends. We were supposed to plan like a full day out. Okay? That means from morning all the way to night lah. Okay. So because I'm a planner, yeah, I really love planning,
Yeah.
and plus I'm a foodie, right?
Yes.
So I already know where to go, what is nice, that kind of thing. Then I really enjoy planning things to have for the whole day lah.
Yeah.
So that's why I told them, okay, for breakfast we go this place, then after that for lunch we go this place, and then for tea time we can go this place, and then dinner is what, and then if we are still up for it, right, I know this place we can go for supper, then maybe I can go back home and then get the car, that kind of thing. Like I was so excited, you know. Okay, so because that day is like planned maybe 1 or 2 months before, so it is more like, let's do this together, okay. Then of course for them, they are used to me already. They really know that confirm Noel will plan one, don't have to worry one.
Yeah.
Right. Then I also on the hand, just leave it. 包在我身上, everything I can help you to settle, okay?
Side note to our listeners, if you all have trouble finding planners for your day or date, right? Yeah, just DM Noel, man. She can give you like all the hot spots.
Yes, you can DM me on my
eyes
IG.
light up.
I can help you to think. You can let me know which location.
You
and then
want casual, you
yes.
want high dining, you want what. Oh, she have.
Actually, maybe I can go and be a event planner.
Oh, no, just date planner for now first.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so so when came to the day, right? Breakfast, okay, because breakfast normally that's the first point to meet. Yeah, so we met, and then we had a good time, breakfast, everything. Then after that, they said, oh, still very full right? I mean, okay, I understand. Then I also a bit full. So lunchtime, like, okay, maybe we skip lunch, all right? Then tea time must have tea time, right?
Yeah.
You must have like a kopi peng, a teh peng, you know.
It's a
with
foodie,
something.
yes.
Correct, right?
Yeah, or a drink. Any drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they decided to, actually, no need to go so far lah. We just go nearby can already. Just nearby where we are at right now.
Okay.
Oh, I tell you, I was like, huh? I put in the effort to plan. Okay, I mean, I didn't say it out lah. Okay, it's only now that when I reflect on it, then I just suddenly thought of this example. Then I just tell y'all what I really felt lah. I already planned, and then I already like make sure all the places that we go to are very convenient, like from A to B to C to D, right? It's not easy to plan eh. I'm not complaining that y'all don't appreciate me. It's not that, right? But how come y'all want to disrupt my plan? And I already want to bring you to this place to try this thing.
Yeah. Like your
And then
expectation already there.
Yeah. And then you're just happily, or rather like, I am very lazy and never mind lah. You just go nearby, just like one MRT stop away can already lah.
Like first they cancel the lunch, then now they want to cancel the tea break.
Yeah.
Or change the tea break.
Yes, the venue.
Yeah, so...
And luckily, I never made reservations, you know. It was more like... Because on the other hand, I also have type 6, which is I very worried about things, right? Or what if, right?
Yeah,
so I always have a backup plan. Right? I always have a backup plan. So
she's a very perfect planner.
Yes, because I'll think of backup plan. And also, I'm very considerate. I will always think of everybody's needs and wants and preferences, right?
Yes.
So I make sure the whole thing is tailor-made. So I also did think, okay, I mean, I understand. Maybe I was thinking to myself, breakfast, then lunch will be very full. So maybe tea time will still be full. And then because after that will be dinner, right? So I was already, when planning it, I was already telling myself that this might happen.
Oh.
But I just still felt very unhappy at that moment when they said that let's change to go somewhere just behind or like just nearby. We can walk or take one MRT. It's just one stop away only.
In the context, we are in Singapore, right?
Correct.
So it's like there's nowhere that is too far. So
correct. So I'm very sorry to my friends, but I actually put out a very
passive-aggressive face.
No, not say passive-aggressive face, but more like I don't want to talk already.
Oh, yeah. Like 显掉.
Correct. Like I felt very disheartened.
Like, you know the smiley face, the dash.
Yes.
Yeah, the dash. Like
correct.
Literally without the 3 line, but really dash for the whole day.
Correct. So I was disappointed that why didn't they take out my recommendation? And I really planned. I was so excited to bring them, and then they just simply just, I felt like they brush it aside. Yeah, so then after that, but okay, so dinner went according to plan, so I was slightly better. So now thinking back, right, actually I feel that I didn't enjoy the moment. I should have, I mean, this is me talking within myself, the self-awareness part, which is I should have just put aside the perfectionism in me, that everything must be planned according to my plan, everything must be according to my will, whatever, right? I should have just spent that hours laughing and having fun with them, right?
Rather than dash
But
dot dash.
correct. Instead I was just very upset, and then I didn't want to talk.
Aiyo.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel bad now that I look back, and then I mean, at that moment, because I guess I was really, really very disappointed. So it just covered everything, instead of thinking, hey, actually, by going to another place, which I never go before, I can have a new experience also, right? Instead
Might never
of
know
going
you
to
find treasure.
yeah, and because the places that I plan, I have been there before. That's why that's why I told them that we should try. It's very good, right?
Highly
So,
recommended.
so by going to a new place, isn't it good for me in terms of like I'm a foodie also, like I want to try somewhere new, right? Yeah, so looking back, it was a very conflicting thing within myself. So that's why I say that I tend to blame myself for it after that. Like at that moment, of course, we are only humans, but we will feel that way at the heat of moment. But then when you reflect, and that's where you realize that I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So I'm like smiling throughout the whole way, right? When Noel is saying this.
Because she knows I'm like that.
No, I'm smiling because as a coach, right, I see the progression of growth in Noel. Just by her sharing this whole episode, not because I'm her bestie, So just whatever y'all have heard until now, right, is a progression of a type 1 in a healthy way, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so a type 1 who is usually very rigid, very standard, must follow the rules and stuff like that.
Very persistent.
Very persistent. There's a certain standard, right, of living and stuff. So something like she's actually growing into a personality of a type 7.
Okay.
Which is somebody who is more open to new experiences, trying to have more fun in the moment instead of following the rules. That's a very good progression of a type 1 call.
Okay.
So that's why I'm smiling throughout the whole
Wow.
way that she's saying. I'm really, I'm so overjoyed that, you are going through like your growth, and you maybe unconsciously, you've been doing that.
Yeah. Actually,
Ever
I
since.
like this one just
Yeah.
now. I was saying that as I grow up, I since young actually I love to reflect. It's just this habit that I have every night before I sleep. Right, I'll think about what I did for the day. What did I say to who? Then if it's something hurtful or what, then I will actually spend like some time thinking about it. What could I have done at that moment? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. And then it's the self-blaming, it's very conflicting with it. Yeah, it's like a battle within myself. Yeah. So I mean, of course, with the help of Kelyn and her coaching, I also realized that I'm more open already. Yeah, I'm more relaxed. I mean, of course, certain things I will still be very particular, and then I will still want things to be done my way and my will lah.
Yeah.
But I realized that I'm more open to like, change of plans. Okay. I do see the change in me lah. The more easy to go out with in a way.
Yeah, more
I feel,
easygoing.
Yeah.
More flexible.
My English.
Yeah, it's okay. Because you're like talking from experience and you are trying to recall, right?
Yeah.
Usually that's the case when it happens. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm like overjoyed here, like just smiling year to year, like hearing her say all this. I mean, your reflective nature really do help, like which we we did want to talk about a little bit is about the progression of change. So the first step is actually realizing that there's certain part of you that maybe is not really helping you with your life, being happy, making people around you happy, and having a closer relationship with people around you. So realizing that, and then have the awareness of why are you behaving a certain way, why do you have certain thoughts, why do you have certain things like, oh, I have this set of rules I must follow, kind of thing. Yeah, so and awareness can come from many forms. Is like some people do like meditation, some people do journaling.
Yeah.
And then
I
I
used to do
think,
journaling a lot.
yeah, which is good. You see, like, you innately have this nature to want to do all these things, to reflect, right?
Reflection show
Oh my
who
God.
I am
Hale.
inside.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Mulan.
Yeah, very, very apt. Yeah, which is true, because you must first realize that you are aware. Then after that you can go into change, but to
Yes.
change you also must be willing to change. I mean, some people, they are aware of their issues, right? But they're not willing to change. Like maybe they want to reserve this part of them because of certain reasons, like, or maybe some people like that part of them, so they don't want to change. So
Okay.
that's also on them. Then after the change, then you also need to make sure that you have some sort of feedback, third party, to give you some very constructive feedback on how's your progression, like what I've done for Noel just now, which is you are going in the right direction.
Okay.
You are going towards the type 7, which is you are more open to experience, you are more joyful, you are more relaxed, you have fun. So all
Instead
these
of
things.
controlling and everything must be plan A1, A2, A3, A5, A4, A5.
We're talking about Wagyu beef now? Are we?
Yeah, for the moment, that's why I jumped from A3. I'm sorry.
The
Why
first
do
thing
you
that
want-
when she go A5, I'm like, we talking about Wagyu beef now?
Why you want to expose me?
Yeah. No, it's just me, my thoughts. I'm exposing myself because like, wow, my mouth watering from thinking about it. Oh.
I also, from A3 size paper, then sign A5, then you say out my thoughts.
Yeah, you see? That's why you bestie, right? That's why your foodie IG is very on point.
Yes.
Very on point.
I'm still setting up, so y'all please give me some time.
Yeah, definitely. Don't worry. Yeah, anytime you all want her to plan anything, just DM her on the IG.
Yeah, sure. I will be happy to help. Yes.
Yeah, even if you want to include A5 Wagyu beef.
Yeah. Yes. You can see
You
my
always
expression right now.
You always digress to food.
Yes. Okay, so from A5 Wagyu beef, just now what were you saying?
So you're talking about being rigid, like, from step 1 to step 5, you have to make sure everything is according to what I planned out, I expected.
Yes.
Then
Correct.
I even like expect their reaction, like, oh, they'll be so happy to, finally
correct.
eat this, or wow, your expression will be the same as mine when you eat this piece of meat, whatever. Like a bit too. Okay, this is part of me already. This is not part of Noel already. This is part
Okay.
of me being dreamy and type 4 and all that. So we have a good mix actually, both of us. So,
Yes.
yeah.
That's why you can be friends for so many years.
Yes. I can add on words and add all the ingredients and all the toppings to her ice cream. Oh,
Yes.
we're back ice cream again.
Okay. Please come back, Kelyn. Please come back.
Oh. Okay, so I just want to share this phrase, a paragraph that was
Okay.
written in this book by Brené Brown.
Oh,
I really need to admit I'm a Brené Brown fan. So if any of your listeners keep hearing me talk about her books and stuff, yeah, because I'm a fan. So
yeah, and every time Kelyn share, right, the words just struck me.
yeah,
Every time.
especially from this book, which I totally recommend if you're a type 1 core, right, in the Enneagram personality test. The book is called The Gifts of Imperfection.
Okay.
Yeah, so by Brené Brown, of course.
Okay.
So this phrase in the book, right, is it goes like this: perfectionism is not the same thing as striving to be your best. perfectionism is not about healthy achievement and growth. Perfectionism is the belief that if we live perfect, look perfect, and act perfect, we can minimize and avoid the pain of blame, judgment, and shame.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some sort of shield, she's saying.
Totally.
Yeah, so she like Noel, when I first read this to her, she was like, yes, 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 yes,
Totally.
yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we take this shield and then we think that it's gonna protect us.
Yes.
But it's actually preventing us from taking flight, which is taking action, doing things that we want to do.
Yes.
Like for Noel, it's like having fun in the moment, having,
Yes.
to enjoy the moment with the friends instead of thinking like, I need everything to be perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now they talk about it, right? Like just now my in Singapore we like to call broken the English. Yeah, just now because I was thinking and then I suddenly come out with some bad English, right? So the normal Noel would actually be like, hi, why are you so dumb? Why do you say such bad English? But yeah,
Why
I'm
you use
more
such
open.
broken grammar?
Yes, I'm actually I would say that okay, I'm not there yet, but I would say that I'm better than before. That I'm okay to laugh at myself. Yeah, and I'm not perfect. And then of course I was thinking, so that's why naturally whatever words that come out of my mouth, and then it didn't form perfectly, but it's okay. I'm trying to tell myself
Yes.
it's okay.
So hence the gift of imperfection.
Yes.
It's okay, yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah. And to
An
vouch for
immediate
you,
example
right?
for the recording.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really
Totally
like on
unplanned.
spot. Yeah, on spot, live, unedited.
Live from Singapore.
Yes, Noel Tan and Kelyn Lee on perfectionism.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean to add on to the point where you say you are your own critic, right? So the way we like to picture type 1 is very funny.
Why?
We picture type 1 as having some animation or some cartoon, you have the angel and devil
Ah, yes.
in your
Oh my
brain.
god. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Okay, so
Yes.
you imagine for a type 1, right? Both is the devil. Both is trying to put you down. Like,
Ah.
yeah, why you do this? Ayo, you
Yes,
never use
yes,
proper English. Ayo,
Yes,
your
yes.
grammar all over the place.
Yes.
Ayo, you shouldn't use this comma here.
Yeah, you embarrass yourself.
I'm like, why you do this?
Correct,
So like you
yes.
see like what Brene Brown say, right? So that we can minimize or avoid the pain of blame, judgment, and shame.
That's why the moment Kelyn shared with me about this, oh my goodness, it just pum at my heart. It just struck me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like straight on to the point.
Yes.
Yeah, because Brene Brown is also a type 1 personality.
Ah, no
So she
wonder.
totally, when she go about all this and stuff, it's
She
really...
has self-awareness to write this book.
Yes. She wrote a lot of books about all this perfectionism and stuff, which is admirable because
Yes.
it's really very... it really takes a lot of courage
Yeah, actually it's very difficult to admit
to
it.
admit it, yeah, because you don't want to seem imperfect.
Correct.
Yeah, to look
Yes.
perfect.
Yes. Talking about that, yes, I'm very particular. Yes.
So
I
yeah.
totally get it.
Yeah, so even
Yeah,
like
because-
episodes where I told Noel, hey, we're gonna take photo, and she's like gonna dress up and
Yeah, actually since young I've always been very vain.
yeah. So
You know,
that's one good
have,
thing
I
actually.
have friends who actually ask me, Hiya, just go one nearby mall. Why must wear such a nice t-shirt or such a nice shorts? Just wear those at home wear the t-shirt and then just one whatever the shorts is okay. Then just wear flip-flops. Why must wear until so nice? But I'm just like that.
Yeah,
Since young,
this is
I've
also-
always been very particular.
This
I
is
must
also
be
a
like
type 1
that.
thing.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, this is also a type 1
Oh,
thing. So
okay.
when we learn about Enneagram, we also learn to observe, but we don't use the observation as a way to type the person. We definitely want to understand the whys behind their behavior, actions and stuff. So one way to type type 1 or to observe lah, if you want to calibrate if this is really a type 1,
Okay.
is to look at how they dress.
Oh.
Yeah, so different types have different way they dress. So type 1s, right, the core value that they hold true when they are dressing is about being proper. So if they go to a private event, if they go to fine dining event, they want to make sure that they are overdressed, they are at least well
Actually,
dressed.
oh my goodness, yes, I am like that. And that's why my friends were all like, why you like this?
Yeah,
Actually,
they cannot handle.
now I think of it, actually it happened. I think it was, yeah, it was 16th birthday with
Oh,
my
okay.
with my friends, right? And then I chose my favorite restaurant. It's at Tiong Bahru.
Uh-huh.
So my dad was the one who brought us since young lah. So it's like a childhood restaurant. You go and eat this zi cha. So we've been going there. Then because my friends also know about this place, so then I said, "Hey, shall we go there for my 16th birthday?" And then I wore a shirt and I wear a tie with nice jeans and shoes.
Oh
Then
dear.
all of them were like, okay. I mean, they wear nice dress and whatnot. Like they also did dress up. They also put on makeup.
Oh,
But
okay.
when we all met at MRT, then they're like, do you need to wear a tie?
Yeah.
Then I said, but I feel like it and it's my birthday.
Yeah, you want
Yeah.
to be the center of the attention. Also, like maybe the type 3 has to play with this also.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So Noel has core 1 and the other 2 is 3 and 6. So
Yes.
she's exhibiting some of the other traits as well. So, but okay, just for our non-Chinese listener, zi cha is some place where they sell seafood. Right? Usually they sell some sort
Cook
of
dish lah. It's
yeah,
more
cook
like
dishes.
whatever DIY you want. They can just cook whatever dish you want.
Yeah.
You want stir fried pork with ginger. You want stir fried pork with other ingredients also can.
Yeah,
Whatever
let the
you want
foodie
to.
tell you about
Yes.
zi cha.
If you are Asian country, then yeah, you understand zi cha.
Yeah, so it's something like you order one like rice or something, and then you have different dishes. Then you just share among the whole group. It's also some sort of place. But is that place air conditioned?
Yes. It
Oh,
is.
okay. Then that explains your shirt because I'm thinking of those non-air conditioned
Oh
ones.
no, it's a Chinese restaurant. It is
Oh,
still
it's
a Chinese
a
restaurant.
proper Chinese restaurant.
Yes, just that their concept is more on zi cha.
Okay, I see.
So they have the usual, the golo sweet and sour pork,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the coffee pork ribs, and then the sambal kangkong, and then the hor fun, and then okay, I should stop now.
You see my drool, don't draw until where already.
Yes, if you can see Kelyn now on the Zoom video.
My face is already tilted to the side, and then my drool is like going down.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
We're having plans about the next meetup already. Go where already? Okay. So basically, for type 1s and how they dress, is actually the core value of being proper.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, they need to be proper. So
Yes.
they need to make sure that they fit the event. So for example, if it's a casual event, they won't dress formal. They will want to dress casual. Something like that. So they want to make sure that they are right. You know, right
Yes.
is a very important word for type 1. So
Yes,
everything must be
totally.
right,
Must
good,
be proper. Must be
all the synonyms that you
well-
can think about.
correct. Must be well planned. Must be organized.
Yeah, organized is very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
So that explains why. Yeah. So then, like, you know, for other types, they have different core values around dressing. Yeah. So
Okay.
like for in contrast, right, a type 4 will totally want to dress differently from other people.
Oh.
Because they want to look unique. They don't want to be commoner.
I see.
I don't want to be the same as everybody. When
I see.
the
Okay,
worst
okay.
insult you can throw at a type 4 is like, hey, you look just like everybody. Oh.
Oh.
They will want to on the spot go they cannot see another person wearing the same exact shirt or dress as them. That's their core value. They will like literally want to take it off at the moment, like
And want
I
to
know,
change to
I
something
know,
else.
I need to change. I don't care if I need to go buy a new dress right now.
Wow.
I will go and change. Yeah.
Wow.
But then they cannot see another person wearing the same thing.
Because of the uniqueness that they require.
They don't want
Wow.
to be the same with everybody.
Wow.
Now
Okay,
type 2
okay.
we want same.
Same but different.
Yeah, same, but okay. As long as whatever I wear makes you comfortable, I'm happy. You're happy. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
I see.
So that's the difference between the type 1 dressing and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of all this type 1 and core stuff, right, we want to also bring our listeners more towards the direction of growth.
Ah.
Yeah, so maybe Noah, you can share like what are the areas after understanding about type 1 personality, right, that help you to grow in, to be more, enjoy the moment, to be more fun loving and all that?
I guess for me, I'm very fortunate that I have already this gift lah. I would say it's a gift to introspect and to always reflect. Like just now I was saying, right? I always have this nightly talk within myself. So I guess that helps a lot. So I realized that actually, to be very honest, nobody in my whole life ever come up to me and say that you are very, I wouldn't say controlling, but you're very particular, you're very this, you're very that. Actually, I'm very lucky. Nobody has ever said that to me. But I realized it myself. Yeah. But I now that I look back, my full on being this character was in my secondary school and when I just came out to work. Yeah, I just got very, very easily emotional about it whenever things don't go my way. And then because like I say, right, I'm a planner, right? So everything must be according to my plan. Yeah.
Yes.
And then because most of my friends, they are more on the flower type. They will okay, yeah, leave it to Noel. Anyway, Noel will know what to do. Yeah. Correct. So that's why it sort of maybe give me the power. Right? So because it elevates me to that authority, you may say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then when you don't get it, then that's where you like, gosh,
Yeah. So
how dare you not follow me, right?
the emotion of anger.
Correct. So but then
Frustration.
because I realized that I mean as I grow older, I work in different places. Then I realized that there are people who are like this also. Then that's where I ask myself, am I like this as well? Really. I actually ask myself.
Yeah.
I ask myself, am I like this? Then I started to backtrack. Like whenever people are talking or whenever there's something to be planned, what I tell myself, okay, maybe let go a bit by bit. It is difficult sometimes, right? And of course I'm open to other parties suggesting whatever places to eat, whatever places to go, and which shopping mall to go, all this.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But there's always that like just now you say the devil and the angel. I'll always be struggling with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's because the angel fought the war, the battle inside my brain, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then that's where over the years I tell myself it's okay. It's really okay when someone wants to take the wheel, right? I don't have to be the one to control, to always take the wheel, to always be the one who plans every single thing.
And make the decision.
And sometimes, right, I'll get very tired actually. And I get tired not because I put the pressure on others, but I put pressure on myself. And then I also ask myself, I plan so much, right? Then after that, when it don't go according to plan, or sometimes because of the weather, not even my friends, right? Sometimes you plan for outdoor thing and then it starts to rain and then it's pouring, then what are you going to do? Where are you going to go, right? So why am I so hard on myself? I just started to ask myself, why am I so hard on myself? Then just let it be, lor. If it rains, then again, the type 6 in me you always have backup plan. Yeah, I always have a backup plan. Or also I have another gift, which is I tend to think very fast, which is what should we do now? Then very fast, okay, we can go to this place.
Then all the ideas come out.
Correct. Then we just take a taxi or something, or just run to the nearest bus stop, MRT, right? So I guess I'm very gifted and very fortunate to have all these virtues to help me to realize it myself. And of course, as what we mentioned just now, it's very important to acknowledge it. Because I was thinking to myself, if I don't change, or at least try to cut down, why am I putting pressure on my friends for my own behavior? Right?
Or for your set of rules. Right. Your set of standards.
Exactly. And isn't it very tiring to be my friend then? Right? I start to if put myself in my friend's shoes and put myself in that scene, and then I'll just I have this thing I will talk within myself lah.
Yeah, like she
then
will create scenario and
yeah,
then you
correct,
just
correct.
play back like video recorder like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really, that's totally
yeah.
what I do. I'm a very visual person, yeah. So
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
visualize everything, and then I'll think, okay,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be making my friends go through this lah by me being so particular about certain things. Yeah. So I have toned down a lot. And then I find that it's not that they love me more, love me less or whatever, is that
Yeah.
but of course I think that I believe they can see the change in me over the years. Especially for my very, very old friends
Yep.
who have been with me. Yeah, like
Yep.
one of them is Kelyn. Yeah. So
About
yeah.
Shen, sumpah for her.
I tell you, last time, everything really has to go according to A must go to B. You cannot A go to C. You
Yeah.
skip B only, or you know it's like the itch that you can't reach on your body.
Yes.
Wow, then you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
why
then
did you do that?
then
Correct,
you like somebody blocking you from scratching that part, right? You like
It's
just
like
let me
preventing
scratch
you.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
the frustration.
Exactly, the
Yeah,
frustration is that.
the
Yes.
emotion for type 1 is usually anger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the thing about me is I will keep things in myself. I don't like to share. Right? So I tend to keep the anger in me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
So
is
that's
your
why that's
this
the
your fat two wing
unhealthy.
helping you
Correct.
lah, so
Yes.
called. Because the fat two wing is more considerate. Like I'm
Yes.
more considerate. Like just now when Noel was saying like I step into the person's shoe, I step into my friend's shoe and think, how am I as a friend, right? Usually, if you're just purely type 1 with no wings, you don't think so much lah. In your brain maybe you'll be like, heck care what other people
You'll be
think.
more like me and me and me.
Yeah, me and
I,
me,
myself,
me.
and I.
Yeah,
Yes.
my rules, my standard, that kind of thing. It
Yes.
matters more. But because you have that type 2 wing to help you, you tend to want to empathize and like, hey, how do you feel about me? Then go
Actually,
and
yeah.
play back the story.
Now that you mentioned, yes.
Yeah, so
I don't know why.
there's
Since
those
young,
that,
I'll have
yeah,
these actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is very nice of you.
And nobody taught me, honestly. Nobody taught me.
That is a nature law.
I just maybe since primary school or what, I'll just talk about it. Then actually, so now that I think of it, right, I have this group of ex-colleagues. So we were talking about just casual things like what do you afterward, what do you do? Do you have any routine, whatever? Yeah. So we're just sharing about it. Then when it came to me, right, that was the usual after work, go home for dinner, my mom cooks, then blah 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 all this. So then I would think back about what happened that day. Like just before I sleep. That means lights off, everything are already covered. And then just lying on my bed and covered with my blanket, right? Then I'll just
This her
what did I
routine.
do? Yeah. Then what did I do? Totally. Like what did I do today? Then who did I talk to? What did I say? What did the person say? Yeah, I would just sort of daydream about this lah. So to me, I think that's considered as reflection. Am I right? Say that, Kelyn? Yeah.
Yes.
Then one of them actually said, why do you waste time doing that? But she didn't mean it in a very offensive way. She just had a very baffled face. She's like, why would you want to waste time? To her, it's a waste of time. Like, you could have think about other things. Or like, why do you she used the, why do you need to think about what do you say to that person for that day, and what did the person say to you? Like, why do you have to think about the conversations you had that day? Then at the moment when she asked me, right, I was like, why Now that we talk about this topic, then I recall that she actually shared.
Yeah.
I mean, she actually asked me this. Then the rest of them also like, oh yeah. First time I hear, then they're like, first time I hear people do that. Then I say, really, y'all don't do that.
So you're the odd one out. Don't worry, I'm also somebody like that, so don't worry. You're not weird. It's just that I think it's also in the type 1 personality to constantly improve things. So they either improve processes in life, like for some people, they want to make sure that their work is more effective. For some people like us, we are more introspective, so we want to improve ourselves. We want to better ourselves. So we have that want to grow, develop certain part of us, want to know about our strengths so that we can improve on it and stuff. So therefore you have that retrospect and all that, and all that routine things, which is very apt of a type 1. Yeah, it's totally,
I see, I see.
So it's
Okay.
nothing new. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but at that moment, when they ask me, then of course it become my turn to be baffled. Like, yeah, why do I do that?
You're not weird.
Yeah,
So we are both weird
I
together.
guess so. Oh my goodness, I guess so.
But okay, I mean there are those people. I'm sure there's a lot of different type 1s out there, and maybe they don't think about personal growth as one of their priority in life. So maybe
okay.
their area of improvement or improvement projects, right, will be more like, I want to improve on this skill of me gardening, for example. Or like I want to improve on my communication, and so forth and so forth. Or like they have new like skills that they learn, or new language that they learn. They constantly improving themselves. Yeah, I do see a few type 1 friends that I have. They are constantly trying to upgrade themselves.
Okay.
So they will take different courses, and then they will see which are the ones that really resonate with them, and then they will go deeper into it.
I see.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
also
okay.
some sort of improvement lah. Yeah.
Also, for my case, is the self-awareness, self-reflection as sort of a growth for myself. That I... Oh, okay. Yeah, you see, I didn't realize that I was...
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was doing that.
Yeah, now that we're talking about it, then, it start to links back to the personality type and all that. I'm just trying to
Okay.
make it more relatable to our listeners. Because we do have a statistic that shows that in Singapore we have a lot of type 1s.
Okay,
Yeah, so we have a lot of self-critical people walking around.
AKA Noel Tan.
Yeah, we got a lot of different Noel Tans around, right?
Yes.
So like all these different traits are actually good traits. It's not all gloomy and whatever for type 1s. I mean, you're constantly trying to improve yourself, but
Correct.
don't go to the extent that I need to be perfect. If not, I don't
used to
go
be
for
that.
the course.
Correct. I used to be that.
I need to be perfect. Why I
Yes.
just now never perfect my speech. Just
Correct.
now why I didn't perfect my posture when doing certain things or something
Correct.
like that.
Yeah, it brings back to the previous episode 5, which is I was sharing, right, that I procrastinated because I want things to be done perfect. Like I must know it, or like a 99%, 100%, I must know it.
Yes.
Then I go and do it.
Yeah.
So, but if I remain at that mindset, right, I will never learn anything new. Right? And I wouldn't even have this podcast at all.
I
Right?
think you wouldn't say yes to me though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there's that strive for perfection, that strive for, is it the right thing to do? There's some sort
correct.
of like rules in your head. So
Correct.
in
Like what if I
the-
screw up the podcast?
Yeah,
like
what if
I
we
don't-
do something?
Yeah, correct. What if I don't do it well? What if my English is not perfect, right? Yeah, I'm always very particular about it. But I admit that sometimes I will still trip over my own English.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
totally fine. We're all
Yeah,
human,
correct.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the listeners who are type 1s and you are thinking of ways and how you can to grow to be more flexible, be more in the moment, enjoy yourself, fun loving, like what Noel has grown to be.
Yes.
You can use other ways like journaling, some questions or reflections about your day and stuff, like what Noel has gone through.
Yeah, I can share. I mean, just spend that 5 minutes. It's very fast. 5 minutes. Just yeah. I mean, for me, that's what I do. Like just now, I was saying that just switch off the light and then just practically go to bed. Just that, obviously, you won't fall asleep immediately, right? So while trying to fall asleep, just think through what you have done the day.
Yeah, and just reflect on what are things you can actually let go a little. Like, certain things like you don't need to like, everybody go according to my plan. And then when people don't go according to the plan or things don't go according to your plan, are you okay with it? Or are you okay to receive the no's and the different opinions? And, yeah. if we are open to it, what will happen? So
Yeah, correct.
you might want to make the devil in you sleep first. So that the devil will go perfectionist mode. You see, I'm going to critique you
Yeah.
on every point that you made wrong.
I think ultimately just be able to let yourself laugh at yourself. I think I wasn't able to let myself laugh at myself, even though I'm always joking around with others, right? But the best, I think the biggest joke would be I cannot laugh at myself.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, which I could see that from the years of knowing Noel. It's like, this 20-ton shoe that she lugged around in her early years is like slowly becoming like 10-ton or maybe 5-ton.
I'm working towards it. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe now got a little bit of peak window and holes that we can, peek through like, Noel, are you okay inside?
Yes.
Instead of like totally shield up, you cannot see her and she is not in the moment. She's like cursing, my plan, my
Correct.
A5.
I'm very inside of my mind, I would say. Yeah. That I wasn't enjoying the moment.
Yeah, so then, all this will actually lead you to be more open to taking actions that you wanted to do, right? And, like starting a podcast with your bestie.
Yeah,
for
and
example.
also thinking for the IG account for so long, and then finally, now you know what, just do it. Just set
just
up.
do it. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Even if it's not perfect, it's fine. Just laugh at yourself,
correct.
Yeah.
And I'm still new to a lot of things, so yeah, why not? I think I was too critical about myself that I couldn't let myself learn new things and to be open to whatever that I want to do. Actually, I have a lot of things that I want to do. But it's because I kept asking myself, are you going to be good at it or not? No, I downplay myself. And then because I know that, of course, the beginning part will be very difficult. So that's where I'll ask myself, are you sure you can make it? Are you sure you can do it? And then the perfectionist would be like, of course you can't. You don't even have the skills.
Yeah.
Then it'd be like, then don't do it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of this self-doubt and self-criticizing before you
Correct.
even start taking any actions. You
Correct.
are already...
Because I just wanted to be 100% full on and to be perfect.
Yeah.
Just because of that, become my aim is not to maybe learn something new. Maybe my aim wasn't to get a black belt. But my aim was I need to be perfect.
Haven't even started
You see,
learning.
because the objective is different.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm learning to work towards the black belt instead of being 100% perfect at 24/7.
Yeah. It's very tiring also.
Yes,
like,
it
carrying
is.
around these 20-ton shoes is very tiring because the moment you put it down, you feel that, everybody's gonna expose me and see my vulnerable,
flaws.
yeah,
Correct.
and I'm not perfect side, that kind of thing. So sometimes, putting it down is actually you are just doing yourself a good deed and also relaxing yourself a little. So the physical things that we can do for type 1s, right, is to actually do deep breathing.
Okay.
Okay, so type 1 usually they will hold their breath a lot. So
Yeah, because you're always very uptight.
yeah, you're very uptight in the chest.
Yes.
So your breathing is usually a little more shallow. It's usually around chest level. So you won't see a lot of type 1s doing the very deep breathe all the way to the belly.
Yeah.
Okay, and they will hold it there. They will really hold the breath.
Correct.
Yeah, at the chest level and just hold it. And usually you don't see them exhale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they must, keep that
that
20-ton
posture.
show, the
And
posture.
also always tiptoeing.
Yeah,
you always have to be on standby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's how I feel.
the acting perfect that part, right? So
correct.
a very good way to help relax yourself by using some physical way, right, is to take in a very deep breath, like Noel can do with me now.
Yes. Ibebe.
And deep breath all the way to your belly. And then you want to make sure that your breathe out, right, is slow and steady. Hey, she hold it there. Don't hold. I'm making her suffocate. Breathe out slowly. And you want to feel the whole exhale.
Yes.
Because that's when your body can actually relax all the tension in your body. In your upper chest actually.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so usually type 1s, they struggle with a lot of back issues.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because there's certain tension in the back muscles, the neck, upper back, lower back, all the whole back.
All are linked.
Yeah, it's all linked. Yeah, so then anger is also part of the emotion that they keep inside of them. So
Correct.
most of the presentation will look somewhere along the line of hypertension, like high blood pressure. Yeah, so because there's constant high pressure, you're constantly on alert mode.
Yes.
Then some of them have like some breathing problem. Got to do with the lungs because you're constantly holding your breath.
Yes.
Your lung is like, can I let go now? Can I let go now?
Yeah, correct.
Let me let go.
Your gap spin, everything you get.
Yeah. Gap spin, yeah. So, you're drowning yourself, basically, by holding the breath. So these are a few ways you can start to relax your body and get yourself into a more joyous and happy-go-lucky mood. That's the growth you want to go into. You see? Noel is very, happy-go-lucky nowadays. And,
more casual already.
Can make fun of yourself. Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, while making fun of everybody.
That one is a must.
That is a nature. That's not a nurture. That's not something that we grow her to be. That's something that is in her, right? Ever since the first day I know her.
Can ask all of my friends, all my old friends.
She can create like funny jokes around our names in a good way. Then it always make us laugh. But sometimes we really, shaking our head while we are laughing because it's like, it's very lame, but at the same time, it's also very funny.
Hey, I'm adorable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that. Don't self-criticize yourself.
So
I hope you guys, learn something and, enjoy this episode where we talk about, being perfect and all that.
Yes,
it's really very difficult for us to talk about it because we having the type 1.
Yes.
It's very vulnerable.
We tell the whole world about us being imperfect, right? How difficult right.
Yeah, to outright and broadcast it to the whole world.
And to give you examples some more of my real life experiences.
It really shows the growth in us that we are okay with being imperfect. But we are also not perfect, so we also know that there are days that we go a bit on the lower side. I wanted to say the word haywire.
Yes.
It just emphasizes that we are both weird basically.
Yes. I will still have my bad days lah.
We still have our bad days.
Like, why did that person do that? Oh my
like,
goodness.
I already said it like so many times. Why this person still repeatedly go and put the cup there?
Yes. Correct. Totally.
Yeah, so I still have that in me, so I can totally understand. It's just that we want you to have another way out,
Yes.
Like, to relax yourself, to have more fun, you only live once, that kind of thing. Seriously, YOLO.
Yeah, and I hope that through our experiences, you all can think about yourself. I mean, you will never feel odd like. Don't be disheartened like how my ex-colleagues asked me like, why do you do this? Don't be disheartened, right? It's always a good thing to self-reflect and to be aware, and of course if you can go to the next stage, which is acknowledgement, that's very good. And if you can go further, which is
the willingness to change. And then to be open to feedback, especially type 1s, usually we don't do well with feedback from other people because we are already very critical
about ourselves.
Can you be more critical than me? Hello.
Correct. Actually, sometimes we are so aware of that within ourselves, but it's just that when people say it, then it makes it clearer, right? Then that's where we get a bit annoyed.
Like you shoot straight to the heart, like you got the point, but hello, I'm not gonna admit it.
So as what Kelyn was sharing, that a lot of Singaporeans, type 1. So maybe you can talk about this with your friends or even your family members on this very uniquely Singapore episode 5. Episode 6.
Yeah, it'll be uniquely Singapore
Yes.
episode 6. Yes. Yeah, Noel already like, so into it that she don't remember which episode we are in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Episode 6, episode
We are
6,
all
yes.
imperfect, so yeah. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to let the error happen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the growth point for type 1.
Mm.
To see the error and don't do anything about it.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's a very nice point to end this episode. Yes. So as usual, if you have any questions or you really resonate with what Noel I just shared, right? Or you really want her to plan your next perfect date, right? Yeah. Do DM us.
me. Yes.
DM her, DM us, on our Instagram Soul Light Podcast. And then we'll be happy to hear from you, like what are the experience you have, and all that. Or if you know that you are type 1, what are the things other than what we shared that you want to share with others?
Yeah. We want to find out more as well.
Yeah, because our experience is only limited to 2 of us. So, yeah, we'd be happy to share more other type 1's experience and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so we will see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.